Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba's reputation as one of the deadliest strikers in football history comes from a combination of sheer physical dominance, technical precision, and an unmatched ability to deliver when it mattered most. Standing at 1.89 meters and built like a heavyweight boxer, Drogba imposed himself physically on defenders, often winning aerial duels and holding up play to bring teammates into attack. His strength allowed him to protect the ball under intense pressure, making him extremely difficult to dispossess once he had possession near the penalty area. In his prime seasons at Chelsea, particularly between 2006 and 2010, Drogba recorded remarkable goal tallies while also contributing significantly to the team's overall attacking structure. In the 2009-10 Premier League season, he scored 29 goals in 32 matches, securing the Golden Boot and helping Chelsea to a League and FA Cup double. Beyond raw numbers, Drogba's goals frequently came in decisive moments: FA Cup finals, Champions League knockouts, and crucial league matches. One of his unique abilities was the combination of power and finesse in his shooting. Drogba could strike from long range with venom, yet also apply delicate chips or curling efforts when needed. His aerial threat was exceptional. Defenders often struggled to match his timing and leap on crosses, and his heading accuracy turned set pieces into near-certain scoring opportunities. Additionally, Drogba thrived in high-pressure matches, scoring 10 goals in 10 finals for Chelsea, a statistic that illustrates why defenders dreaded facing him in decisive games. Drogba's presence altered defensive strategies. Opposing backlines often required two players to contain him, which created space for teammates and forced opponents to drop deeper. His ability to dominate both physically and mentally made him one of the most feared forwards of his era. Raúl, Real Madrid. Raúl González Blanco, known simply as Raúl, became the embodiment of a killer instinct striker through his intelligence, positional sense, and clinical finishing rather than raw physicality. He was not the fastest or the strongest forward, but his ability to read the game several steps ahead of defenders made him lethal in and around the penalty area. At his peak in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Raúl was Real Madrid's go-to scorer in the biggest matches. In the 1998-99 La Liga season, he netted 25 goals in 37 matches, while also contributing key goals in European competitions. His Champions League record during that period was particularly striking. He scored in 2 Champions League finals, 2000 and 2002, and at one point held the record as the competition's all-time top scorer with 71 goals. Raúl's unique ability was his mastery of timing. He consistently arrived in dangerous positions at the exact moment the ball was delivered, making him extremely difficult to mark. He excelled at one-touch finishes, redirecting crosses or through balls before defenders had time to react. His composure in front of goal was remarkable. Whether faced with a rushing goalkeeper or a tight defensive line, Raúl remained calm and executed the simplest, most efficient scoring option. Another factor that made him so deadly was his consistency. He rarely went long stretches without scoring, which kept defenders constantly on edge. His movement off the ball forced opponents to track him relentlessly, often pulling them out of position and opening gaps for other attackers. Raúl's footballing intelligence allowed him to thrive alongside different strike partners, from Fernando Morientes to Ronaldo Nazario, without losing his scoring edge. By combining anticipation, composure, and relentless work rate, Raúl became the type of striker defenders feared, not because of any single overwhelming attribute, but because he never seemed to disappear from dangerous areas for a second. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland represents the modern prototype of a deadly striker, combining extraordinary physical attributes with ruthless finishing efficiency. Standing at 1.94 meters, he possesses a rare blend of explosive pace, upper body strength, and balance that makes him extremely difficult to contain. Defenders struggle not only to keep up with his acceleration over short bursts, but also to outmuscle him in shoulder-to-shoulder duels. In his record-breaking 2022-23 season with Manchester City, Haaland scored 36 Premier League goals in just 35 appearances, setting the all-time single-season scoring record in the competition. Across all competitions that year, he netted 52 goals in 53 games, an extraordinary conversion rate that highlighted his efficiency in front of goal. His shots-to-goals ratio was among the best in Europe, proving that he rarely wastes opportunities. One of Haaland's most unique abilities is his mastery of timing runs behind defensive lines. He waits on the shoulder of the last defender and bursts into space the moment the pass is played, making him almost impossible to catch without risking a foul. Combined with his powerful left-footed strike, he can finish from tight angles or at full sprint with remarkable precision. His size also makes him a dominant aerial threat, scoring numerous headers despite not relying solely on crosses for his goals. Haaland's positioning inside the penalty area is surgical. He instinctively occupies zones where the ball is most likely to drop, allowing him to score many simple tap-ins that are the result of high-level spatial awareness rather than luck. Defenders often admit that his constant presence in scoring positions forces them to remain alert for the entire match, knowing that even the smallest lapse in focus will be punished instantly. Haaland's deadly nature comes from his ability to combine physical superiority, elite finishing, and relentless hunger for goals, making him one of the most feared strikers in world football today. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez built his reputation as one of football's deadliest strikers through an unmatched combination of aggression, technical skill, and relentless determination. At just 1.82 meters, Suarez was not the most imposing forward physically, but his tenacity and willingness to challenge defenders for every ball made him a nightmare to face. He thrived on pressing high, forcing mistakes, and turning half chances into goals. His peak seasons between 2013 and 2016, first at Liverpool and then at Barcelona, showcase his lethal efficiency. In the 2013-14 Premier League season, Suarez scored 31 goals in 33 matches, winning the Golden Boot and nearly carrying Liverpool to a league title. 2 years later, in the 2015-16 season with Barcelona, he scored 40 La Liga goals in 35 matches, outscoring Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo to win the European Golden Shoe. What made Suarez unique was his ability to score in every possible way: curling long-range shots, clinical one-on-ones, powerful volleys, and instinctive headers. His movement in the box was chaotic for defenders. He constantly shifted positions, feinted runs, and exploited gaps in the backline. His quick reactions allowed him to capitalize on loose balls faster than almost any other striker. Suarez also possessed extraordinary vision and passing ability, allowing him to act as both a scorer and creator. His partnership with Messi and Neymar at Barcelona was so effective because he could drop deeper, link play, and then burst into the box at the perfect moment. Defenders had to choose between tracking him tightly, risking space behind them, or giving him room, which usually ended in a goal. The psychological pressure Suarez placed on opponents was immense. His aggressive style meant defenders could never relax. Even a minor hesitation or poor touch could be punished instantly. This constant threat, combined with his technical brilliance, made Suarez one of the most feared and complete strikers of his generation. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski's status as one of the deadliest strikers in football history is built on a foundation of exceptional finishing technique, positional intelligence, and consistency at the highest level. Standing at 1.85 meters, Lewandowski combines physical strength with remarkable agility, allowing him to operate effectively both as a target man and as a mobile finisher. His prime years at Bayern Munich, particularly from 2015 to 2021, produced some of the most astonishing goal-scoring records in modern football. In the 2019-20 Bundesliga season, Lewandowski scored 34 goals in 31 league matches, and in the 2020-21 season, he broke Gerd Müller's long-standing record with 41 goals in just 29 league games. Across all competitions in 2019-20, he netted 55 goals in 47 matches, playing a decisive role in Bayern's treble-winning campaign. One of Lewandowski's unique abilities is his near-perfect finishing with both feet and his head. He can score from inside the 6-yard box or from the edge of the penalty area with equal precision. His composure under pressure is exceptional. Goalkeepers often find themselves beaten by his quick decision-making and minimal backlift, which reduces their reaction time. Lewandowski's movement is calculated and efficient. He constantly scans the defensive line, making small adjustments to find space for a shot. His anticipation of crosses and cutbacks is world-class, allowing him to arrive in the right spot a fraction of a second before his marker. In addition, his ability to shield the ball and link play enables his team to build sustained pressure in the attacking third. For defenders, facing Lewandowski means dealing with a player who can exploit any weakness. Mark him tightly, and he'll use his strength to roll past. Give him space, and he'll find the net with surgical accuracy. This adaptability is a key reason he has maintained elite scoring levels for over a decade.